there's a beautiful saying that's kind of come out of modern neuroscience that says neurons that fire together, wire together. So perhaps you've heard this before, but it basically means that when you have an activity, the way that your mind is during that activity, the mindset or the approach that you have in that activity actually becomes set with that activity. So if you bring mindfulness or awareness into a certain activity or situation, and you consciously practice that, then every time you come back into that situation, you're creating new neurons, you're learning in that situation, mindfulness is going to be part of that learning. And mindfulness is actually going to be part of the new understanding of that perspective. Now, when we do that together, when we take on activities or the ways of being or the ways of relating, and we start to kind of relate in a way that puts awareness in the center or mindfulness in the center, then also our neurons that are firing in that relationship or in that way of relating start to become rewired in a way that's not just with mindfulness, but it becomes mutually mindful. Now, mutual mindfulness is a very nice resonance to feel that with somebody. But then when things become also a little bit conflictual or our boundaries start to rub up against each other, that mindfulness doesn't get hijacked. Well, it probably gets hijacked, but if we take on a lot of practices, if we have a consistent practice over a longer period of time, then the mindfulness actually becomes part of the way that we relate, even in conflict.